It's always raining. I don't know, I hate fall. I think I'm not the only one. I guess it depends on the region that you're living at, because, you know, if I was somewhere nice and dry and warm, I would be pretty happy. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling too much and I haven't even properly started this video because I want to light up a candle. Oh, I'm so used to doing this ear to ear that, you know, I forgot that this is not gonna do anything. Jesus. I got this candle a while back. This is a pomegranate candle, even though it doesn't really smell like pomegranate that much, but it's by Woodwick. This is the candle that has the wooden wick in it, pretty self-explanatory, and it makes a lot of sounds when you light it. You know what, let's just do that right now before I will ramble too much. I have some matches right here because I don't have a lighter. I don't smoke and I don't really see a point of, you know, of owning a lighter. Oh god, I'm so bad with matches though. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on. Okay. I love this sound so much. I love this sound so much. This is the only reason why I actually bought this candle. I didn't buy the candle for the smell, I bought it for the sound because it gives me so much ASMR just listening to it. I kind of feel like I maybe should have brought the bigger one because I got a really big candle. Wait, let me show you. So I got this candle a while back, and this is the Cafe Sweets candle. The thing is, I really hate the smell of vanilla, and this one has vanilla in it. It's like the first layer. I think the rest is caramel and coffee. I almost burned the entire first layer. The thing is, if I don't burn it with an open window, it gives me a really bad headache, so that's why I choose the pomegranate for this video, the small one. But maybe I will use this one in a future video. Okay. But for now, let me put this away. I can't really open windows right now because A, it's really cold, and B, there's a lot of sounds outside, a lot of noises that we don't want. And somebody just started mowing their lawn and doing some housework, so I hope you can't hear that. Okay, let me drink my chocolate before we'll start this video properly. I just realized that I'm not holding the mug properly. Okay, this intro is way too long already. Okay. So let's see how long this video will be, because I just want to talk about everything. Anyway, I bought this hot chocolate slash coffee, I don't really know what it is, a while ago, almost like a year ago. Like, don't worry, it's not bad or anything, it's still safe to drink. But I just realized that when it comes to certain smells or certain tastes, shower gels and perfumes, literally anything. Please tell me that I'm not the only one who does that. The thing is, then all of this stuff just, lies in my drawers and I can't really throw it out. And it just takes space. I don't know, I feel like I should stop doing that, but I can't help it. Actually recently got into MBTI personality test. Is that what it's called? MBTI, yeah. I actually did this test twice a few years ago. The thing is, now I am actually getting more into it and kind of trying to figure out how to behave. Let me give an example because I feel like I'm not making much sense. So I am an INFP, and I recently discovered that I save my memories based on how many feelings I feel at the moment. And honestly, I felt like this has opened my eyes so much, because sometimes I remember random stuff from 10 years ago when I was feeling either really happy or really sad, or you know what I mean. And because of that, I feel like I remember a lot of useless stuff. So, for example, I remember some conversations with my friends that I love from 6 years ago, literally, and they don't even remember, what we were talking about at the time, yet I can pretty much, repeat the conversations word from word. It's ridiculous. So now that I know this knowledge, and now I know that not everybody's brain is wired like that, I feel like I can really use that to my advantage. So, for example, when I'm studying, I notice this a lot. If I find it interesting, I can just read it once and I remember everything and I'm done with it. If I don't, then I could read it 300 times and I'm not gonna remember it. So the point is, now that I know this, I can kind of trick my brain into thinking that I'm really interested in the topic, or that I'm really happy while I'm studying or something, and then I can learn more easily. And now I notice that this goes for literally anything, for example, language learning. So if you didn't know, English is not my native language. My native language is Czech. I also speak some Spanish, but it's more of a passive knowledge, I would say. I'm able to understand it more than I'm able to speak it. And I also speak very basic Korean. I've been learning Korean for 2 years. And I recently discovered that if I, find some vocabulary interesting, I will literally remember it right away. I don't want to snap because that would be too loud for this video. So, this was a silent snap. So I literally have to trick my brain into thinking that every vocabulary is interesting, or that it makes me feel happy, and then, I'm good to go. I don't know. So, if you are not interested, if you're not interested in MBTI, that's okay. But if you are, maybe you can kind of use it to navigate your life better. So yeah, I just kind of want to put it out there. Plus, I think that it's really interesting. I was always interested in psychology, and this just blows my mind. Plus, I kind of learned that sometimes, based on my cognitive functions, I spend a lot of time in my head thinking about my feelings and kind of my past experiences and how it has affected me. And I learned that sometimes I can get just stuck reliving some experiences experience over and over and just overanalyze everything. And now with that knowledge, I feel like I can kind of control myself better and not make myself feel worse on purpose, because overanalyzing and overthinking usually doesn't, bring you any good. Also, I want to mention, I'm kind of aware that my hair is a little bit weird today. I have wavy hair. The thing is, I have no idea how to take care of them, so I'm trying to embrace my wavy hair a bit more. But today I just blew dry my hair and I tried to straighten it, yet it still creates these like weird waves from time to time. So I'm sorry about that. Just ignore that. Okay. Now let's talk about Netflix, for example. But first, let me drink my chocolate. I usually have a really bad mustache, like a chocolate mustache, if I'm drinking hot chocolate. I hope that's not the case because I can really see myself well in the viewfinder. Oh well. Okay. So, I have been watching Friends for the first time. I know that they took Friends off from Netflix in America, but your girl is from Europe. I still have Friends on Netflix. And I honestly don't know why I haven't watched it before. I guess I wasn't interested in it before that much. I watched How I Met Your Mother when I was growing up, when I was in high school. It was on TV all the time. But Friends was also on TV when I was growing up, so I have no idea why I never watched it. I think before I was more interested in dark topics and darker TV shows like Black Mirror and stuff, or I just watched a lot of fantasy shows like Game of Thrones and Witcher, which, by the way, Game of Thrones, I feel like the last season kind of ruined it for me completely, because before I thought that I might want to rewatch Game of Thrones on HBO. Now I just don't want to do it. I don't know. Let me know if you're also kind of like me. If the last season kind of ruined it for you. Anyway, so because of that, I watched only How I Met Your Mother. I know, not Friends. I think that right now, because of quarantine and everything that's going on in the world, I just need something to, just relax and look at. I don't really want to watch anything heavy like Black Mirror, because that's just gonna make me feel worse in the long run. So I was watching Friends a lot, actually. I'm on season 10 already. I'm not finished. I know that some people love it, some people hate it. I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle, honestly. One thing that I think How I Met Your Mother did a bit better is that it sort of did the sad scenes differently and in a better way. Because for Friends, I kind of feel like I can't really connect with those characters that much. I feel like the only character that I'm actually sort of able to connect with is maybe Rachel, but not really. Maybe I don't know, 60%. I can connect with her and the rest I just can't. I hope that makes sense. But with How I Met Your Mother, I feel like I can connect with almost all the characters. It's interesting. I feel like, I don't know, you might have a completely different opinion from me, and that's fine, but whenever something sad is happening in Friends, I don't cry, I don't feel bad. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, I can't really emotionally connect with the characters that well. So yeah, that's my opinion of Friends. I still haven't finished it. I know that some people are So let's see. Once I'll finish Friends, I will let you know. I don't know, I feel like for me I really have to connect with something for me in order to really love it. Which brings me to another topic. I have been watching this K-drama for a long time actually. I watched it like 3 months ago and then I stopped watching it and now I came back to it. It's an old K-drama. I mean, not old. I don't know how old is it actually. Maybe like 8 months already. Maybe even longer. I don't know. Anyway, so the K-drama I'm talking about is Itaewon Class. And for me, I'm not really watching a lot of K-dramas. I'm not a K-drama person. Simply because I always want to completely focus on what's going on and on the conversation. Just so I can like pick up some new grammar or some new phrases or some vocabulary. Oh, that was a car. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for that. And I haven't been in that mood for like the past few months actually. Because I feel like I really have to focus heavily on like what's going on. Yeah. And because of that, I just end up not watching any K-dramas. I don't know, maybe, I know that some people love it, and I can see why. It's just, it takes me a lot more time to get into it. However, with this K-drama, I would recommend this even if you're absolutely new to K-dramas, or even if you don't watch K-dramas at all. I really recommend this one. It focuses on so many of societal issues. They actually casted a black man as one of the, I don't want to say side characters, main characters. Like you can see, like his story, and he has some, character development. Which is pretty rare when it comes to K-dramas. I've actually never heard about that. Plus, he's a foreigner. He speaks Korean. Again, that doesn't happen a lot in K-dramas, I'm telling you. So the fact that they did that is extremely cool. And everything about the show is just incredible. It's mind-blowing. Also, I was able to connect with the characters from like episode 1, which that's extremely rare for me. I was crying like a baby when I watched the first episode. It was so much, and honestly, I've been hooked ever since then. So I highly recommend it. I think it's on Netflix. I don't know if it's on American Netflix. I have no idea, because sometimes I heard that even some K-dramas are not available in Korea, and they were made in Korea. I don't know about how it is in America, I don't really know. So if you can watch it, I highly recommend it. I feel like I'm not even able to properly describe the show. Yeah, it's just amazing. Go watch it. Okay. I'm almost finished with my hot chocolate. Let's talk about social media for a little bit. So, for some reason, I don't know why I do this, but I follow a lot of news on social media. But not only that, I always read the comments related to it. And for the past, I would say, maybe 2 months, it made me so angry. Everything that I've read just made my blood boil. And I started noticing that because of that, my mental health started to deteriorate completely. And yet, I didn't get rid of social media. I was still on there. I spent on Instagram hour a day, maybe even more. I am also on Facebook. I don't know, everybody in my country still uses Facebook. I only use it to read the news and make myself angry. So there's that, but I don't really have Twitter. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I just created a Twitter for my ASMR channel, and I feel like maybe I should have said it at the very beginning. Well, that's okay. If you watched the video up until this point, go follow me on Twitter. I don't really know what I'm going to post on Twitter. I'm not a huge Twitter person. I used to use Twitter a lot when I was a teenager, but now I don't know, I don't really feel like it. I feel like I've got nothing to say on Twitter. I don't know. Anyway, I created it and I'm going to be more active on it, so go follow me on Twitter. I don't have Instagram for my channel. I only have a private Instagram and I only use it for my friends. I don't really post anything on there, like it's pretty inactive. I don't really feel like posting any pictures, but I think I'm gonna create an Instagram for my ASMR channel too. I just create some sort of a safe space, because at the end of the day, social media is what you make them, you know. Do I make sense? It's what you made them out to be, you know. So I don't know, I'm stuck in this like weird situation because at like one hand I want to read all the news, but then on the other hand I will always read the comments that makes me really angry. So I don't really know what I should do, and I actually uninstalled at least Facebook for some time. Simply because, let me tell you, okay, this is like personal, but the corona situation in my country got really, really bad, and the government is pretty much advising people to not gather or, you know, not do parties. And my stupid high school classmates decided to make a reunion. And when I saw that on my Facebook feed, that's like where, you know, that's pretty much the only reason I use it now, because there's a lot of my old classmates on it. When I saw that, it made me so angry that I was just like, you know what, bye-bye. And I just uninstalled Facebook completely. But then I installed it back because I was like, I need to like at least like read the news somewhere. I think I just have a really bad approach when it comes to that, and I need to learn how to sort of read the news but not take it so personally, and you know, I need to learn how not to make myself feel angry, because I love social media at the end of the day. I mean, there's a reason why I have those. I don't know, I feel like there's just so much negativity in the world that I need to do a better job at separating myself and kind of distance myself from it, at least. Because like, I noticed that whenever my mental health goes down, suddenly my room starts to get a little messy. Not dirty, but a little messy. And I also, like, interesting enough, I also stopped listening to music a lot. But this is funny, like when I actually feel like extremely down, I always start to listen to K-pop. Actually, I haven't posted this video yet, but I already filmed a video doing BuzzFeed quizzes, and I saw like an entire K-pop section on there. So I was like talking about it a little bit, and I just said, you know, like whenever I feel really, really sad and down, I always listen to K-pop. And to be fair, I've been listening to a lot of K-pop these days. But then on the bright side, at least I look up the lyrics a lot and I learn some new words. So there's this saying, like, there's something good on everything bad. This is like a direct translation from like my native language, and I don't know if it made sense, but which by the way I'm not not saying that like K-pop is bad, okay? Like, I'm not saying that. I was saying that because I feel so down, you know. At least I'm able to learn something new because of it. And I feel like that's a very good approach to have in life. And with that, I am going to end this video because I already finished my hot chocolate. So, thank you so much for watching me ramble for so long, and I'll see you next time.